What up, Smart Rapper family? Today I'm talking about a few tricks that you can apply to any one of your recorded songs that will smooth out the vocals. And this is a super easy trick, and I've been doing this for a long time. When I found out about this, I was like, wow, that's so cool. It's very simple, but you're going to see exactly what it's going to do. Let's get right into it. Okay, so this is the main vocal. I'm going to show you exactly how to go about doing this. So let me just play it for you real quick so you can hear it.
Now, young mind, so the hardest to protect. That's why my eyes are scarred more than any other flesh. It's some shit that I seen that done made me hate me. Thoughts I ran from that always chase me. People hate me and love me.
Right? Very emotional song. It's called Sometimes I Get So Low if you want to check that out. But here we go here. What I have in the background, here's the trick, okay? What I have in the background is I did a duplicate, not a duplicate take. I recorded another take of the verse, and I tried to get it as close to possible as I could. And what I ended up with was this. Let me play this. It's panned. Hold on real quick.
Now, young mind, so the hardest to protect. That's why my eyes are scarred more than any other flesh. It's some shit that I...
Same thing, right? So what you do is you do an identical take. You try to get it as close as possible as you can. And then what you do is this, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to take this vocal and you're pretty much going to loop it. And you can see it's a little bit different here. So what you're going to do is you take it, you pretty much just copy and paste it, or you, if you're in Pro Tools, you hold Alt, and you drag it down, and then it'll let you move it or loop it wherever you want to put it at. Pretty much just going to copy it. Okay, then you're going to push it down. You want it to be way down in the mix, because if you hear it here, watch now, it's up right now. Let me play all of them at once.
Now, young mind, so the hardest to protect. That's why my eyes are scarred more than any other flesh. It's some shit that I seen that done made me hate me.
Real thick, right? Now let me pan them out. There's a little bit play in there. Watch.
Now, young mind, so the hardest to protect. That's why my eyes are scarred more than any other flesh. It's some...
Without them, it's just this.
Now, young mind, so the hardest to protect.
Now these are really high up. Okay, we're gonna tuck these down now. So you put them down. You put them like probably 19, typically around 24. Depends on how you're recording. Depends on the song. Depends on the mix. Right. And now this is what we're going to do. You're gonna want to make it polyphonic so you can actually edit it and stuff like that, or you can use a pitch shifter. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in. We're gonna turn both of these tracks polyphonic. Okay. It's going to allow us to change up the track a bit. I don't know why that even popped up. Now, if you're in Pro Tools, you hold Alt, you press 5 on the number pad, not 5 on the top, 5 on the number pad on the side. You click it, it's going to give you these options. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to turn this up you're going to turn one up by 12 cents. Okay. You're going to click the other one, it goes back to 10. You're going to turn it down by 12 cents. So this is like one of the first tricks I learned with mixing. That's why I figured I want to show you guys, because it'll help your songs sound a lot better. You're gonna be like a lot more impressed with even your main stuff. Now you see how these are identical because they're looped. You're gonna move this over just a little bit. You're gonna move this over just a little bit. So it's not gonna match exactly. Maybe it's a little tiny bit too much. See how it doesn't match exactly with this? It's a little bit off in both directions. Okay. What's gonna happen is it's gonna add this vibiness to it. Let me turn these back up so you can hear them. 1 second. You also want to make sure it's right. So let me put these.
Now, young mind, so the hardest to protect. That's why my eyes are scarred more than any other flesh. It's some shit that I seen.
It's a little bit robotic-y. It's a little bit, maybe a little bit too much. Pull this back a little bit. They're a little bit too far apart. But this, remember, they didn't even include the main vocal.
Now, young mind, so the hardest to protect.
Sounds clean. Also, there's effects on it. So here, let's hear it with it.
Now, young mind, so the hardest to protect. That's why my eyes are scarred more than any other flesh.
Without it.
Now, young mind, so the hardest to protect. That's why my eyes...
See how it has this thing that's pretty much mirroring it in the background? It's like young mind, so the hardest to protect. And there's no auto-tune on this either. There's no auto-tune on this shit. This is like, imagine this with auto-tune and stuff like that. It gets like it's like a roboticness, but it's smooth and it smooths out your main vocal. But don't worry about that because that's too loud. This goes way in the background, so it's very subtle, but it carries your verses through. It gives it a little bit of texture and fills in those breath spaces. It fills in a little bit of your words before and after you say them. That's what's cool about this trick. So I'm gonna turn this down to 24 like I showed you guys before, and it's very, 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 very subtle. Okay. Right.
Now, young mind, so the hardest to protect. That's why my eyes are scarred more than any other flesh. It's some shit that I seen that done made me hate me.
I can hear the difference here. I don't know if you can hear it through the camera because I can't get the software to record it through Pro Tools. But if you could hear it, you'd hear the difference. So let me tell you how to do it again. You record a take of your same verse, same tone, everything. You put it on a different track. You then loop it. You then put one up 12 cents. Well, one down 12 cents. And then you slightly move one to the little bit to the left, one a little bit to the right, so they're barely off this, and it's going to carry through a little bit in the end, and it's going to be there a little bit in the beginning, in both ways. Okay, so it's going to smooth it out. Now, if you don't want to do the 12 cents up, 12 cents down, because you don't know how to do that, you can do this without actually having it be polyphonic, and it'll still be very, it'll still sound really good. It's just about layering your vocals. We revert these back to how they would sound without it. You'll hear what I'm saying here. It doesn't need to be 12 cents or up, 12 cents, 12 up or 12 down. It'll still sound great if you don't want to do that, but that it adds a little bit more. Watch.
Now, young minds are the hardest to protect. That's why my eyes are scarred more than any other flesh.
So when you have the 12 cents up, 12 cents down, it adds another layer of this part that's wrapping around it, because it's not your normal vocal. Your vocal is altered in two different directions, as well as is altered left and right on the track, so it just sits in this spectrum of the sound that adds this little flavor to it. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, I do apologize. My primary job is not a mix engineer, but I do know how to mix my own stuff pretty well. So this is one of the first tricks that I actually learned how to do, and it'll give you a little bit of flavor. So again, one more time, do an identical layer of a vocal, okay, loop it. You're gonna copy paste it, just shift one right, shift one left, and then you can turn up or down the cents by 12 if you want to add a little bit of flavor. And that's how you're gonna add a lot more smoothness to your vocals. Because if you have a low quality microphone and you're trying to figure out what are these things I can do when I'm mixing it, at least so when I play it back for myself, I like how it sounds better. Okay, and then all you have to do is you also have to adjust how far in the mix you want it to sit. Okay, and then also pan it left and right, or wherever it fits inside of the mix for it to sound for you. You just became a smarter rapper, and you're going to like the way your music sounds a lot better now. I'm Rob Level, this is smartrapper.com. Hit me with a subscribe. I release a video every single day for like the last 7 or 8 months. We are killing it. We're growing stupid fast, gaining like almost 10,000 subscribers a month now. And hit me with a like, and hit me with a comment. Hit me with your 4 bars of the day. I hope you guys are learning. Is this helping? If you have any questions, ask them below so that I can answer them for you. I appreciate y'all, Smart Rapper family. We're going to keep growing. Also, if you want to know what song this is, again, it's Rob Level. Sometimes it gets so low. It's a fan favorite. It released in like 2013, but it's still, I love this song. It's about when I was super deep in depression and didn't know like what I was doing with myself, and shit's hard. We've all been there. So if you want to check that song out, I'll go ahead and put a link below for you. It has a great music video as well. Go ahead and check it out. I'm going to put these videos over here so you guys can check out these other videos. And make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to my other channel as well. Like 100,000 subscribers on my music channel, my other channel. So, all right. Appreciate y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow.